Hey you guys, how are you this afternoon? I hope everybody is doing awesome. Only reason I'm jumping on here, I haven't been on here for a while. I've been a little bit away on vacation, but I definitely, hey Desiree, but I wanted to jump on here to just talk about my intentions behind my mentorship. And for those of you guys who are actually in my group, I really appreciate you being in the group. I haven't been posting as much, and that's just because I've been away. I haven't been going live as much. That's just mostly because I've been on vacation. I was in the Dominican Republic, so I'm back now, and I'm just ready to hit the ground running. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, but I'm pretty sure if you're in this group you do, but since this group is public, let me just introduce myself. My name is Katisha Willis, and I'm the owner and founder of Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple. Who I help is aspiring future coders, people who really want to take action and move to that next level and get credentialed. I wanted to jump on here and just really help you guys understand what I mean when I say mentorship. When I talk about mentorship, I'm talking about someone guiding you, somebody coaching you, somebody holding your hand from an experience perspective. Not someone who just came into the game and decided that, oh, hey, this is what I'm going to do, but someone from an experience perspective. My particular company actually specializes in the CPC Review specifically, and it is designed for aspiring future coders. The reason why I call it a mentor coaching program is because I am mentoring you. I am coaching you. I am making sure that you are doing the accurate things. There are many ways to get this credential. You know, you can only take the test through two organizations, which is AHIMA and AAPC. Most of the people that contact me, they are trying to get credentialed through AAPC. A lot of material can also apply to AHIMA, but I tell people straight out, this is my niche. This is what I do. So I get on here and I talk about the mentorship program, and hey Katrina, and the CPC review. But the mentorship and why it's just so unique, I'm unique in itself, okay? I'm going to get on here. I'm going to tell you specifically how it is, what I experienced. My experience may not be your experience. And that's something that I need you guys to truly, really understand. That the way that I teach you is in the most basic layman terms. Very, very, very basic layman terms. Because I want you to get it. I want you to understand that when you see this, look for this. I try to give you different alternatives of how to pick up on things, because sometimes even though you have the book, it's like you look at the book and the book is still look foreign to you. So what I try to do in my training program is I try to show you different unique ways on how to pick up on material, how to be productive when you do get that first coding job, because a lot of the tips that I'm sharing with you are things that I do on an everyday basis in my current job. I decided to do this mentorship because I struggled when I was going through my whole process. I didn't have a mentor. I was paying like probably 3 or 4 different tutors. I paid for 2 different actual boot camps, each being about one was like $800, the other one was like $1,000. Okay, all of this is in addition to me purchasing books, paying for tests, all of this stuff. So when you walk into this coding limelight, understand that there is investment. Before you even get to like looking at boot camps and all that good jazz, the most important thing that people need to understand is you have your books. And the books alone cost a pretty penny. Now, if you're a member of AAPC, they do give you somewhat of a discount. So that can help in terms of finances with that. But it is costly. It's not only costly to become a coder in a sense, but it's also costly to maintain your credential. It is not just about sitting at this test, sitting down for this test. What you're going to do after the test, besides looking for a job, how are you going to maintain everything that you need to maintain? Typically, when you get credential, it's 45 CEUs. You typically have 2 years to get all those CEUs. So yes, though you have time, we have people that like to procrastinate, and if you're a procrastinator, please don't procrastinate on your credential, because you do not want to have to sit for this exam again. It's better to just do the CEU and call it a day. You know what I mean? So I try to give you guys real tips on those type of things. But my intentional thoughts behind doing the mentorship program was basically just to give you guys exposure of what it's like to actually be a coder, you know, to see the things that a coder sees, to look at different types of documentation, to be able to pick up things, because what you're going to see on the test, if you have been looking at material already, you'll have a better understanding. You won't feel as lost and you won't feel as nervous. And though you may be fearful, you will still push through. You will still come out, on top, figuring everything out and even completing things in ample time. So when I get on here and I talk about mentoring, I am truly talking about mentoring. I mean, like when you connect with me and you inbox me for information and you pay for being in the mentorship program, okay, at that point you have hired me to be your complete mentor, to hold your hand, to answer all your questions, to figure out if you have a scenario and you seem not to get it. That's what you've hired me for, in a sense, is to hold your hand, to walk you through, to help you get a better understanding of the material. It is nothing short of amazing, the influx of the questions that I get asked on a day-to-day basis in regards to this program. You know, I tell people all the time, you don't have to go to this fancy college over here spending $17,000, $20,000 to get credential. I probably spent maybe $3,000, $3,500 at the most, between the boot camps and the testing and purchasing the books and the study guide. And that's one thing that I wanted to take off you guys' plate when you signed up with the mentorship program, because I go and I order the study guide. I go and I order the coding books, because I want these things to be in place for you. I don't want you having to figure out, oh, I need to go over here to, no. I want it to be that when you sign up, if that is something you needed, if you need a study guide, I would get that for you. I would ship that out to you. I wanted to take that burden off of you, because it is, I can't stress to you what a burden this would have been for me, you know, to be able to sign up. Don't have to really worry about books. I just need to show up. Just show up. That's all I need to do. So I really thought about that. I thought about what I went through when I designed this. My intentional thoughts behind this was that one day I want to be in a position to give back to aspiring coders, just like I was at one point. And I wanted to be able to bless them with something more than just an online system that they go through all these little intricate modules. But I wanted to give them modules, and I wanted to talk to them. I wanted to get to know them. I wanted to see what they're doing. How do your books look? I wanted to see what type of notes do you have in there. Is there anything else that we can put in there that is going to solidify and validate what you're doing? if you don't fully understand how to accurately code or how to get to something, because sometimes codes can be tricky and there's a lot of gray area. So I wanted to be that olive branch, that extension of that olive branch for you, to kind of show you, when in doubt, look for all these different terms that can mean just this one thing. I have tons of coding books. Every year I get them. Every year I highlight them. Every year I bubble them. Every year. It don't matter. It's like I'm taking the test all over again. So I'm excited to launch my mentorship program, my CPC Review Mentorship Coaching Program. I am excited to do this. Hey Terrell, how are you? Yeah, I'm just excited about it, because people got to know that it's not, for me, it's not just about me, you know, being in a position to really, you know, mentor you guys. I work hard to get here. And I get a lot of comments like, do you guarantee the passing, you know, me passing my exam? And I have to constantly say this. Nobody can guarantee you anything. When you take this course, like, I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that you pass that test on the first go round. That is my whole goal, is just making sure that you can do what you need to do on the first go round. But am I going into that exam sitting with you? No. Am I inside your brain navigating through those questions? No. Can I make you speed up faster? No, because we all have a learning curve one way or another. We all are doing something one way or another. My thing is giving you what you need, being intentional, just being intentional, and letting you know this is the real deal. I mean, I've paid for boot camps and I didn't pay. I missed, like, the first time I took it, I failed it by 1 point. Think about how devastating that is. 1 point. And then to go back and take it and make a 96% on it, it's like, what? What's this? So I'm just saying that to say this. It don't matter what institution you go to. You can even go, because I'm credentialed through AAPC. So you can even go on AAPC's website and do one of their boot camps if you want to. But are you going to get Katisha holding your hand? No. Are you going to get an instructor replying back to you right away? No. You're not going to get that. So don't expect that. Expect maybe a 24, 48 hour turnaround time. I've taken AAPC courses. Like I said, I've done a lot of stuff just to get right here where I'm sitting at right now talking to you guys. But I really wanted to hone in, because I don't want you to be confused about what I'm doing, how I can help you. It should not be a confusion, because at the end of the day, I'm only here to mentor you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to basically study with you. When I sit down and I create these modules for the CPC review, and we actually go through the AAPC study guide. Hey, Marcella. I need you to know that I have put in the time, the work, the effort, and I'm all yours. All you have to do is inbox me. Let me know that this is something that you want to be a part of. Point blank, period. I feel as though there are tons of amazing programs out there. I'm sure. But none of them are going to be like Katisha. You know, none of them are going to hold your hand, going to make sure that everything's good. I have taken a lot of different webinars, different courses through different organizations. I've even done I have done a lot of boot camps with a lot of different organizations. And the difference between you and me would be, When I started this, I was hungry. I was ready to shift. My mindset was like, wait, hold up. No more living all this paycheck to paycheck. I wanted to do my own thing. And even if I had to be in corporate America, I wanted to be able to stand on my own. I didn't want to be on nobody's phones. If I wanted to look at a chart, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put myself in a better position. That's it. So when I started researching and I started shifting my mindset, it was a shift of, I'm just hungry to do better, want better. Point blank, period. There's no other way to describe the emotions that I was feeling at that time. And I've told this story, I believe I told it on my private page. On my personal page, I told it. Where when I actually started researching and shifting my mindset, I didn't have a job. I didn't have no income coming in. I mean, like, I was at my wit's end with doing different things. And not to have a job, have a full mortgage payment that's due, it on, just bills coming in. Listen, it was rough for a little minute. But I remember the day that I shifted my mind and I said, you know what, I'm not going, this right here ain't going to work for me. This not how any of this is designed or planned to work. And I remember going through that lesson and those trials and shifting my mindset to the extent that, okay, it's time to research. Now it's time to take action. Now it's time to create what I want. And that's exactly what I did. I started creating and just shifting my mind and aligning myself and just speaking life over me. And people don't understand how positive, when you start speaking positive things over your life and just get in that tunnel vision where you don't see anything but you and that goal at hand, it is nothing that can come and intercede on that, period, point blank. It don't matter who it is, what it is. It does not matter. The only thing that you see is the goal at hand and what is it going to take for you to get there. And are you willing to sacrifice? Because at the end of the day, it boils down to, are you ready to take that action? Because it is a sacrifice. You might have to put something off. You might have to rearrange things. So I get on here to speak on my intentional thoughts behind the mentorship because I don't want you to be confused. I want you to understand that I'm all yours. You just have to inbox me and let me know that this is something that you want to partake in, that you want to push forward with. It's not something that you should be confused about, because my main thing is for those individuals who are ready to take action in terms of becoming an aspiring coder, for them to inbox me. Inbox me at Katisha Willis. You can inbox me at Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple on my business page. If you want to chit chat about something. I mean, I have people inboxing me that, they want to start billing companies and different things like that, because I have a strong billing background. And that's what I love about me. I love the fact that I have been in the industry for so long that I can even speak to claims. I can speak to how they process, how they work, what's the turnaround. I can speak to the appeal process because I wrote appeals for years. So it's not a thing of you don't have an experienced person. I'm not concerned about what anybody else is doing. All I'm here for is to reach back and pull you up. Reach back and help you. Because I know what it feels like to feel like you're drowning. And you want that breakthrough. And you just trying to completely connect the dots. And you stuck. So if you stuck, why wouldn't you let me get you unstuck? What would be hindering you from getting unstuck? I'm just putting the information out there. I'm just showing up for you guys. I am here. I did this within my private group for Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple because I have a lot of students in there. I have a lot of people who, some are already coders. They might need, touch up on some things. I have a consultant that is going to be doing an abstract course. We're going to launch a course together, and I want her to come in and do some work, show you guys even more things in depth, along with myself, just because it's just so much to be learned. And why not? Why not do it? Why not be the best that you can be? Why wouldn't you want to do that? So I just wanted to touch base on that. I want to let you guys know that I am here for you. If you decide that you want to do the CPC Review Mentorship Coaching Program, please inbox me at Katisha Willis. Or you can also inbox me at Intuitive Medical Coding Made Simple. If you have any just questions, like you want a real consult about something, inbox me so we can discuss what it is that you specifically want to have a consult on. But anybody who wants the launch for the mentorship program is May 27th. I can't wait to start it. I mean, I'm like a little kid in a candy store because I'm so excited. So that launch is May 27th. And I think that's coming up in a week or two. And so I already have some students signed up. I've already shipping out books like crazy. What else? It's a 7-week course. So I just want you guys to, if you want someone to mentor you, please inbox me. If any of this resonated with you guys, please share and like the video, because you just never know. It might be somebody that's drowning that really needs that help. It might be a coder out there that has failed a test and just want some guidance, want some assistance, want a mentor, want to figure out, want to go back through the whole CPC review aspect. I want to give them the option to do that. I want to just be a beacon of hope that I too failed a test. I too struggled. Unfortunately, I didn't have a mentor. Unfortunately, the tutors that I had, when I could get them, was great. But a lot of times it was a lot of waiting in between, and it was just frustrating for me. And even when I was taking courses, it became sometimes very stressful for me. So I just wanted to jump on here inside the Intuitive Medical Coding group and give you guys a little tidbit on, what's been going on, where I'm coming from in regards to my intentional thoughts behind the mentorship, because a mentor is all about guidance and being intentional and having a specific skill set. It's completely specialized. It's completely all about you. So I don't want you guys to be confused. There's no confusion about what I'm doing. I'm here for aspiring medical coders. I create these programs based on my aspiring medical coders, and I mentor them all the way throughout my program and even after the program has ended. So I hope you guys are having a happy Monday. I look forward to the responses, and I can't wait to just see you on your journeys. All right, guys, talk to you later.